Hello, welcome back to Rift Wizard 3. We just did a Rain of Thunderbolts run not too long ago, so I figured that we should do another rain spell, and we're going to get Rainstorm and do some stuff with that hopefully. We will need to pick up something to help us out though, and I guess we can pick up Icicle, since we'll be reducing ice resistance with rainstorms when we get to that. And I think we just want a lot of poison stuff, so we'll keep an eye out for nature components. And we do have a nature component and an enchantment tome right here, which will give us more charges on Rainstorm. So we can buy this right now, and it takes 4 SP to get the more interesting upgrades for it. There is one upgrade that costs only 2 SP, which may also be worth picking up. And if we're going to get that, we probably want this thing, so that we're dealing lightning damage to soaked enemies. But anyway, let's go over here and hopefully we can finish this rift. We've pretty much just got Icicle at the moment, so we may need to pick up another cantrip or something. I guess we can reduce resistance very slightly. So it's going to take only 3 direct hits with Icicle to kill the spawners. Yeah, we are out of charges, so let's pick up Lightning Bolt as well then. We're also reducing lightning resistance with the soaked status effect. Okay, this is nature and enchantment, so we can boost the charges with the enchantment tome. And what do we want to do now? I guess we would like to make that Dowsing Spark item. We can make it if we go here. And if we're making the Dowsing Spark, we should pick up the upgrade that puts rain clouds over enemies. So yeah, let's do that. Let's start here, pick up Personal Storms, make our Spark item, and yeah, so this will just be doing 5 lightning damage. That's going to be rounded up to 8, I think, because they'll have a 50% weakness, most enemies. And yeah, we should be hitting yeah, all of the spawners, and the regular enemies are just going to walk out of it, so we're not going to hit them. I don't know if they even got soaked, doesn't look like it. But the spawners we can kill very quickly with this, which is nice. So that's actually most of the level already. There we go. So yeah, that worked out pretty well. And we have enough SP to buy Living Rain, which is going to get us some allies to work with as well. So these guys count as nature allies. They do physical damage and they apply soaked, and they regenerate quite a lot of health while they're soaked. So what we want to do, I think, is pick up a lot of nature stuff. We want Acidifier, we want Venom Spitter, we probably want Quill's Staff, no, that's living only. We want Caustic Sprig. Basically as much poison stuff as we can get. So lots of nature components is what we're after. No nature, so we'll do a reroll. And we do have a nature component up here, as well as arcane, so we can make ourselves some Fey Plate. And it doesn't matter too much where we start, I suppose, because we're going to get clouds on all of the spawners no matter what. We can put the Rainstorm on ourselves as well, so that we have a bit of fire resistance. Yep, cool. And let's make ourselves our Fey Plate. We may also want this Phaetoxin pouch actually, once we get some poison going. But for the moment, just Phay Plate. Sure, burn a component. Maybe we want to save up for the nature staff as well, for the extra charges, damage and health. We have another nature component here, so let's go over here. The Lightning Master is fine, he's going to give lightning protection, but the storm clouds will also, or the rain clouds will also be reducing lightning resistance. I guess we can start near him so that he dies more quickly. We'll start on this component to get some allies right away. We don't want to soak ourselves this time because he is going to do lightning damage. And we should take out that Boggart guy as well. So this is working out pretty well so far actually. We've got 2 nature components. Let's make the staff first, I think. So yeah, more charges and more minion damage and health. We also want more numb summons. If we can get that, we can get that. Maybe I don't want to use the translocation component actually. So that brings us up to 3 numb summons. Yeah, just more nature stuff. Cleric here, that's pretty good. I think that's worth going into this level 4. And we should be able to just start on him. So yeah, at the moment most of our damage is coming from Dowsing Spark from the looks of it. Maybe it's worth getting some damage boosts to this then. Anything that boosts lightning or nature. Yeah. So we'll keep an eye out for lightning components as well. We do have a couple of lightning components. So yeah, why not? And I suppose we'll start near this thing and hopefully kill it quickly. Oh, we killed our cleric inadvertently. Okay, that guy's gone. Let's get down another rain cloud. There we go. Water elementals are starting to overtake the spark. So yeah, either way, we either get more lightning damage or we focus more on nature stuff. I think both are good. Okay, another lightning component there. Nature component here, which is probably better in the long run. There's more nature things that we can make. So yeah, let's go over here. Okay, so we can make the Caustic Sprig. That's not worth it because we have no way of actually poisoning enemies at the moment. We can poison with Soak. That's better, I think, than the Venom Spitter. Yeah, we should do that. And we also do want the Acidifier for doing poison stuff. So Dark and Nature. We do have a Dark here. Let's try for a reroll. Oh, we've got 15 SP. I should probably use that. I guess Invoke Savagery. Can't go wrong with that. So we'll pick that up. We'll get the upgrades for it. Oh, this is only living. Well, fortunately there's an upgrade for it that lets it affect nature, so that wasn't wasted SP. And yeah, what do we want? Lightning, dark, and nature. Okay, none of that. Well, there is dark. Have we already rerolled? We've already rerolled, I think. I guess we'll go for the dark then. And we'll start... Probably over here. Okay, we're pretty close to being able to afford the acidifier. We can get it over here. There's an H component. That is worth doing, I think. Let's do that. And we can start on it. That works out. Yeah, that should be fine. And we'll just make that immediately. That does use our lightning component if we use this thing. On the other hand, if we... Do we want to make anything with duration? Because we could make use of this broken stopwatch. Anything that's duration and nature can we make? More poison stuff. We're already getting poison through soaking. Stunning we could make. Don't think we really need... actually that would be good. Maybe we want that. Summon rain clouds. Okay, we'll hold on to the broken stopwatch then. Which does mean that we're going to burn our lightning component. I guess that's fine. Okay, so there's the acidifier. So everything will eventually be weak to poison, which is good. I guess at some point we want to think about getting charges back as well. Don't know if there's a convenient way to search for that. I don't know if we have a sigil item. It doesn't look like it. I guess we have the Philosopher's Stone, but that really works better when you're casting lots of spells, which we're not. So I think the only way that we can get... Oh no. Wait, that's fire spells. Yeah, I think the only way we can get charges back on Rainstorm, Nature, Enchantment, Conjuration is through Philosopher's Stone. Might be missing something. But I think that's it. Yeah, okay. So we might not get charges back at all, which is probably okay. Is Invoke Savagery? It is happening. So what else might we want to buy? I guess Torrent. That can also soak things. Blue Lion is good for keeping our water elementals alive. Probably Blue Lion is a pretty safe bet. Let's go Blue Lion. And we do want more nature stuff, and if we can get it, more lightning stuff. We've got Enchant, Dark and Nature here. I'm sure we can make some good stuff with that. We've also got this ossuary spider who's going to summon Bone Shamblers. Hopefully that's okay. We'll see. Should probably get the enchantment stuff if we can make it. I think we can. Yeah, +2 max charges is pretty nice. And this will also add duration, so I guess it's fine to use the stopwatch on that. Yeah, 8 charges on Rainstorm is good. probably think about more num charges, or not num charges, num summons as well. We can actually make that right now. So let's make that. Up to 5 num summons. Cool. Yeah, okay, the dowsing spark has kind of fallen off, so I think we don't need to worry too much about the lightning stuff then. Caustic Sprig is nice because things are getting poisoned when they're soaked, and this will remove any buffs that they have. So that's good to get. What else might we want? We're already poisoning things, we don't need that. We don't really need to heal our minions because they're already healing a lot when they are soaked, which they are pretty much all the time. Yeah, this thing, we probably want that. 20 arcane damage to enemies that are poisoned. What else? Do we want the rain clouds thing? We maybe want collected agony as well. Yeah, why not? Well, that's already enough things to fill out our wanted list for the moment. So we'll just stick with that. Hemocorruptor is another good one actually, because our allies are healing constantly from the soaked status. Yeah, there's a lot of things that we can get for nature that would be really nice. So hopefully we get lots of nature components. There is a nature component right here. And we'll start up here where it's a little bit quieter. I suppose we should be putting down our blue lines as well. And probably upgrading them. Shimmer main. Okay, arcane, more nature, and dark. Okay, nature over here and a nature tome. That's pretty nice. Let's do that. We do have reapers. Oh, hang on, these aren't the, Do these guys change, or are this a different enemy? I think this is a different enemy. There's the ones that gain reincarnations whenever they kill your allies, and this is not that enemy, so we should be okay. I guess we will start... up here so that we can kill the Idol of Pain very quickly. Maybe we should upgrade Icicle with the Storm Spike so that we can cast it on things that our rain clouds are hitting. Yep, that works. Cool. Get ourselves a Nature Tome, up to 10 charges on Rainstorm. Do we want to get probably Corrosive Shard as well, would be useful for Icicle. Lightning Bolt, I don't know if we need anything. Probably not. That's already done. We could get Holy Light, Healing Light, and upgrade that for the blue lines. Okay, Arcane, we can make the Rain Beacon right now. I wonder if it's worth doing that, or if we should get the Fate Toxin Pouch. We've already got 10 charges of Rainstorm. Our Nature Mastery is, what? 30, so we're going to be getting 30... up to 30, a random number. I think it's better to get the Fate Toxin Pouch then, if it's not guaranteed to be 30. Okay, there's Nature here. I maybe want to reroll for an arcane. It's probably safer to just get the nature component. Yeah, let's just get the nature component. And we'll just start over here. Get our lines down. And we can just icicle this guy, I guess. Let's upgrade Icicle with Corrosive Shard. So Icicle is doing only 6 damage, we should probably improve that. Suppose we can just make a sorcery staff and get a little bit of extra damage that way. So 8 physical, 8 ice, 8 poison, 8 dark, and 8 lightning. So that's pretty decent. Okay, nature, arcane and nature, perfect. We can start, maybe? I don't really want to get the Necrosis Breath. Let's not start up there then. It's got a pretty large radius. Let's start down here. Hopefully the Fey Queens don't get out of control. Cool. Get our Fey Toxin Pouch. That's actually a lot of arcane damage. That's pretty good. Arcane Translocation Nature. What else can we make? Plus 4 damage on nature spells. Don't know if that's worth it. Blinding enemies. I think that is worth it actually. Let's do that. Because everything is taking... we can't make it just yet without sacrificing a nature component. Everything is taking lightning damage pretty much every single turn. So being able to blind the whole level is pretty good. What else? We maybe want more damage on Icicle. If we can get it, I don't think we can. Robe of the Druids. No. Let's just stick with what we got for the moment. So we want Translocation and Dark and more nature. Well, we do have Translocation here, which would get us the Rain Beacon. Let's try this. Fire enemies are kind of annoying because their fire attacks will dispel our rain clouds. We should probably try and kill that guy pretty quick. Yeah, pretty pitiful damage on Icicle. It would be nice to improve that. Okay, so we can make the Rain Beacon, we can also make the Coruscating Wand, Lightning Enchant, and something that's not nature. Rain Beacon, nature, nature, Translocation. So we should be getting up to 30 rain clouds each turn. What else do we want? Icicle's done, Rainstorm is done, Lightning Bolt we don't care about, Invoke Savagery is done, Blue Lion, I guess we'll get the Healing Light upgrades. And is there anything else that we can make? Not really. Okay. No nature components, let's try for a reroll. Still no nature. I guess that's fine. That guy's not so bad because he's going to get acidified. I think this level's okay. Yeah. Cool, there's our rain clouds being summoned. I did say it was fine, but I'm uncomfortable with this thing inching towards us. Maybe we should pick up, we don't have enough SP for it. Let's just, get this thing out of the way. I think I will just pick up a Stormwalk for translocation if we need it. We can do stuff like this, which is cool. We maybe do want to make a Philosopher's Stone, just for Icicle. Getting charges back is nice. How's this guy doing? Acidified, so hopefully dying. Very slowly. Accruing physical damage, but that's fine. Probably. Yep, cool. Let's see. 17, so we've not got too long left before the end of the game. Shrine of Haste is maybe useful for Blue Line. Maybe not though. Probably better to just go here for the nature component. I guess we will start near this guy so that we can kill him quick. Yep, cool, he's dead. Everything else should die very shortly. To poison and lightning and physical damage and whatever else we're doing. Okay, 5 SP. I don't know if we care. I mean, maybe the Storm Boon is useful. Maybe not though. Healing Light, Purifying Light is nice. Yeah, let's just do that. That's a nice, easy decision to make. Collected Agony we can make now. Let's just do that. And what else? Can we do anything else? We can do a couple of things. Nothing too exciting. I don't think the Paralyzing Venom is gonna... well... is it worth it? Maybe. But let's hold on to the nature component just in case. We have another enchantment tome over here, which means more charges on Rainstorm, which is maybe useful. I'm not sure if this build will do well at all against Mordred. I guess we'll find out, hopefully, soon. We could get a lightning tome and get more charges on Icicle, that's also useful. Yeah, we maybe want to think about improving Icicle damage. So, ice or lightning or dark. Lightning is +7, snow stuff is +5. I guess we're back to wanting lightning stuff, if we can get it. Well, there is a lightning component here. I think this level will be okay. We can take out all these spawners with our Stormcast upgrade on Icicle, which is very nice. We should probably put down some blue lines. Cool. $33 Nature Mastery. Maybe we should just pump up some nature stuff to get more clouds out. Sure, you can get a Holy Bolt. And Lightning Bolt can get a nature upgrade. So what's our mastery now? 39. Okay, we have Gaia, which is pretty appropriate for this build, I feel. Or we have the Gardener, also appropriate for this build. I think the Gardener is maybe easier. Maybe not. Where do we want to start? I guess we'll start over here. And let's get our blue lines down. More storms. Radius would be nice, actually. Nope, no radius. How much damage are we doing with Icicle? 151, not very much at all. I guess we just have to wait for our allies to do the job. What can we kill? Maybe we can kill this guy. Should probably make this just so we don't run out of charges, hopefully. What did I just do? Okay, that's all our components, but at least we have the chance of getting charges back now, which is good. Okay, I don't know if we're winning this level. It's looking a bit rough. Theoretically, we should be able to just not die from the sheer amount of blue lines that we have. But I don't know if we'll be able to kill everything. Maybe. Yeah, okay. Maybe I spoke too soon. We're not doing terribly. Yeah, cool. We're actually doing well. Although we should probably help out a little bit more than I am. Icicle saving the day. Mostly blue lines, okay. I guess the Holy Bolt upgrade was a good pickup. Yeah, 21,000 blue line, 19,000 water elemental. Big help from the Spike Beast. Dowsing Spark came back in pretty strong. I think it's been lacking for the last several levels. Oh, this is the other enemy. Yeah, so it's not the same thing, Whirlwind Reaper. These guys are going to get a whole bunch of reincarnations from killing our allies, which I don't think I want, so we'll try for a reroll. Might not matter too much, because Mordred could just end up summoning a whole bunch of them. And I guess same plan, we just do Rainstorm, get down as many blue lines as possible, and then spam Icicle to get charges back. I don't know if I want to actually kill Mordred just yet. I'd rather get more blue lions out, I think. Oh, we are getting charges from Invoke Savagery. That is working, actually. Okay, he's already gone into his second form, I guess. We should just go ahead and start icicling him. Oh, maybe not, actually. Maybe we should just let him do his thing. Okay, we've got plenty of blue lines out from the looks of it. See if we can just clear out the rest of this stuff and get even more blue lines out. That would be nice. There was a nature component, I think it's just... yeah, just got a wall put on top of it. We should have teleported onto it while we had the chance. We're right next to him. Let's not do that. What's this thing? Spellgraft. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's put... I don't know. What have we got in our Philosopher's Stone? Lightning, Nature, Blood, Chaos, Slime, blah 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 blah. Let's put Dragon on Blue Lion so that we can regain charges by casting it. Wait, we got fire. Oh, that's fine, we have fire on this as well. Well, we have a Red Rider on the level, maybe that's enough screwing around. Because he's going to berserk our allies, which is not good. Let's just actually focus on killing Mordred. We can actually make ourselves a lightning staff. A couple of components came onto the level. That improves our damage on the Dowsing Spark pretty significantly, 7 to 12. So that's nice. Is that a regular Reaper? That's fine. Lots of blue lions. You're still doing okay. Okay, there we go. He's into his final form. Let's see, what does he do again? Big dark damage, big arcane damage. Everything should have a billion shields, or actually max of 2 shields. But everything should be shielded thanks to the blue lion, so we're not worried about Mordred, I think. Let's just get some more rain and start icicling. Don't think I've ever heard the song go for this long. I'm hearing new parts of it. Hey, there we go. That actually worked out a lot better than expected. So yeah, there you go, Rainstorm, pretty good spell. 406 Invoke Savageries, that was nice for keeping our spell charges topped off, I think. Blue Lions, I think, saved the day towards the end of that. In the second to last level and that last level there with Mordred. So yeah, started out with Icicle, got Rainstorm pretty quick. And Lightning Bolt to finish off this level. Dowsing Spark here, we got an Enchantment Tome which was nice, Personal Storms, Living Rain there, Fey Plate, Nature Staff, Shepherd's Staff, got the Cleric, that was nice. Invoke Savagery, the Poison upgrade. Yeah, so that was poisoning all the enemies that were soaked, which was pretty much everything. That was a good pickup. Acidifier there. Blue Lion, Enchantment Staff, Warlord Banner, Caustic Sprig, Shimmer Main upgrade for the Blue Lion so that it can cast out Healing Light. Storm Spike. Oh yeah, the Healing Light would have been giving us shields, even though the Blue Lion is capped at 2, that's uncapped. Yeah. Storm Spark here, Nature Tome, more Icicle stuff, Sorcery Staff, Fey Toxin Pouch. I wonder how that was doing. Yeah, I was doing pretty well actually. Whole bunch of upgrades. Purifying Light, Collected Agony. Collected Agony... it's hard to say if it was doing well or not. Probably not from the looks of it. Blue Lion really saved the day on this level. And then Mordred turned out surprisingly well. We managed to get our Lightning Staff mid-level, which was good. Brought up our damage on Icicle and the Dowsing Spark. But yeah, there you go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.